Hello my friends, this is Yara here, and today I have for you an exciting Spiral deck profile. And also after I show you this deck profile, I'm going to be showing you a little combo tutorial. So I hope you guys stay throughout the entire video, but now let's get started. So this deck can still take some victories even from the top decks, and it can be pretty explosive. And you might be noticing the lack of going second cards on the main deck. But that's because this deck is naturally good at going second, so it doesn't really need that many going second cards. It's just so good at going second. So, alright then. But now let's begin. Starting out right off the bat, Quick Fix. This card is busted. Like, this is like the heart of the deck. Without Quick Fix, this deck wouldn't even be a thing. So, this guy is amazing right here. Then we have the Triple Drone. I decided not to go with the machine duplication because it didn't come up that often where like you would open this plus machine duplication, so I just decided to cut it with other cards that were like more beneficial in more scenarios. So then we're gonna go with the triple drone, then we're gonna have to go with the triple spiral super agent. This guy is good going second because it can pop a spell or trap card, and it can help you set up for your double helix, so it's pretty good. Both of these help you set up for your double helix. So then we have the last resort, of course. And then we got the triple magician souls and the one apprentice illusion magician because we love level 1 monsters, and this guy is so good because he helps us discard a lot of our spells and trap cards that we want in grave, and he helps us net advantage that way. So, and this one's not good. It's not bad because you can sometimes discard even like your rescue or another card that you don't want on hand, and to special summon it. So it's an extender as well. So then we have the one DD Crow, and the reason being is because we search it with our XYZ. So we kind of need it in our deck. Then we have the sleeper, the boss monster of the deck. A lot of decks just simply can't play through this card. This, while it's equipped to last resort, is GG. Like, a lot of decks just cannot out it. So, and it's so good against control decks. It's so good against combo decks. It's so crazy. So then we have the Codebreaker 0 Day. This is one of our combo materials, so he's needed in the deck. Then we have the Dotscaper. Then we have our PK package with the cloak and the silent boots. Then we have the statue because it's gonna help us win when we're going first. And a lot of decks just simply can't win with statue on the field. Then we have our one big red. I was considering bumping this to 2. I know it's a hard once per turn, but sometimes you kind of want to discard it, so that's still in the works. But so far, we're just gonna keep it at 1. So. And then we have the triple Raftow. The cool thing about this is that it helps us either search for DD Crow or any or drones or a quick fix or magician's souls, but it also helps us search for Droll. So this card is so amazing, and it's not a hard once per turn either, so it's so good. Then we have double summon. The reason why I have double summon instead of machine dupe is because it comes up way more often than machine duplication, and the only thing we need to full combo is 2 spiral cards to get to our double helix, and that's practically full combo. So this can help us have 2 spiral monsters on our field. So then we have the foolish burial goods. Sometimes we want to send either our rescue. Most of the times we want to send a rescue, but sometimes we want to send our assault as well because we want to special summon 1 from our hand. So this card is clutch. Then we have the one Rhoda for our super agent or our tough. Then we have the spiral last resort. We have to have this one. Terraforming. These cards are busted. The 1-for-1 for either quick fix or drone. And then we have our monster reborn. And the assault. The triple rescue. It's so good. It's not a once per turn. Not a hard once per turn. Not even a soft once per turn. So then we have our fog blade. And then we have our shade brigandee. So that's 40 cards on the main. And I like it the way it is, honestly. If anything, I might consider bumping this to 2, the big red, and adding maybe 1 droll to the main deck, so we can add it with the Raftow. But I like it so far. I like it this way so far. So then we're gonna go to the side deck. We have the tough. This guy's amazing going second. It's not a hard once per turn. So if you have multiples of them, you can just keep popping. That's why this deck is so good at going second. This plus super agent, your opponent's gonna have a very tough time. Then we have the lightning storms, the twin twisters, the drolls. So add it with Raftow, or just opening it is pretty good. So Then we have the triple impermanence too for our Drytron matchups, for a lot of decks for hitting Alistair as well. So it's so good. Then we're gonna go to our extra deck, and this one is gonna get pretty spicy. So we right off the back, double helix, another heart of the soul of the deck. If double helix resolves and they don't have a way to stop you, that's full combo right there. So double helix, it's so good. Then we have our Codebreaker Virus and our Swordsman, the Berserker and the Swordsman as part of our combo materials. Then we have the Rusty, the Trigate Wizard. This deck is one of the few decks that can still pull out Trigate Wizard. This back before Master Plan was unbanned, we used to call it the God board if we had a Trigate Wizard on board, because we couldn't even get evenly matched. So then we have our one Linkuriboh necessary, our one access code. I accidentally deleted it, but our one access code right here. Then we have our Appaloosa, our Recital Starling, our Princess Sprite. I usually go for this if I'm going second. I go for this if I'm going first, so I can set up the statue combo. But if I'm going second, I go for this and hope that I mill a spell or trap card so I can keep extending. Then we have our one Link Spider, our Curious. This helps us send our sleeper, so it's pretty good. Then we have our Firewall Dragon. We can put this card so easily. It's funny, and a lot of the times it helps us get our sleeper from grave or other cards that we need. And then we have our Simorg for our statue combo, and then and then the access code. So that's it for the deck profile, and now we're gonna go straight to the combo tutorial. Let's go. Alright, then, so we're gonna do some test hands right now so I can showcase what this deck can do. So we're gonna go to solo mode, and now let's get started. So right off the bat, we're gonna go ahead and start out with War Aftal, Magician Souls, and 1-for-1. So pretty decent hand. So we're gonna go ahead and activate Magician Souls effect to pitch our Magician, Apprentice Magician. Remember that's cost, so they cannot ash it. And then we're gonna go ahead and activate War Aftal. And we're gonna go ahead and grab our drone. So then we're gonna go ahead and normal summon our drone. We're gonna stack their deck. We're gonna put a monster at the top of their deck, and then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna activate 1-for-1, pitching out our cloak. We're gonna go ahead and special summon out our Quick Fix. Quick Fix effect is gonna trigger, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab a copy of. We're gonna grab another drone. So we're gonna go to our Helix. Remember that the main goal of this deck should be for Helix to resolve, but since now we know that they have a monster at the top of their deck, we're gonna activate this. We're gonna call out monster. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our sleeper from deck to our hand. So then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and activate Quick Fix effect. Pitch this. We're gonna activate the effect. We're gonna grab our big red. So let's see. Alright, and so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and overlay this to go into our Recital Starling. We're gonna activate the effect by pitching out our Quick Fix. We're gonna go ahead and grab our Diddy Crow from the deck to our hand, and then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna activate Big Red. We're gonna special summon out Quick Fix. We're gonna activate the effect, and then we're gonna grab another copy of drone. We're gonna go ahead and link it off for our Linkuriboh. Now we're gonna activate Quick Fix effect. Remember that you can only do this if you control Super Agent on your field, and since this card names become super agent, then we can do this. So we're gonna activate this. We're gonna pitch another copy of our drone. So special summon this. We're gonna activate the effect, and we're gonna go ahead and grab our last resort. So we're gonna go ahead and link this to off for our Simorg. Alright, and so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use this and this to go into our code breaker. We're gonna activate code breaker's effect to special summon out our 0 day. Then we're gonna go ahead and link those two off for our berserker. Berserker's effect is gonna activate. Special summon this and this. Then we're gonna go ahead and link this two off to go into our Rusty. Then we're gonna go ahead and activate Rusty's effect. No. Why did Rusty just kill itself? No, I'm just activating the effect. So yeah. Alright, and so we're gonna go ahead and send our silent boots, and we're gonna go ahead and set our fog blade right here. So what we're gonna do here now is we're gonna go ahead and activate Phantom Knight boots, so we can get our Shade Burgundy from deck to our hand. So let's see right here. Alright, and so we have 1, 2, 3. Alright, and so now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna activate Shade Burgundy's effect. We're gonna go right into our Firewall Dragon, and then right here what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and let's see what we're gonna do here now is we're gonna go ahead and activate Monster Reborn. We're gonna go ahead and special summon out our double helix, and then we're gonna activate Firewall's Dragon's effect. Since we have 3 monsters co-linked to it, that means we can grab up to 3 monsters and add them to our hand. So we're gonna go ahead and add our Apprentice Illusion Magician. We're gonna go ahead and grab our Magician Souls, and then we're gonna grab let's just grab this. We're gonna go ahead and add our Cloak. It can be any monsters you want. So and then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and special summon out our Sleeper by banishing out 3 Spiral cards. And then we're gonna go ahead and equip them with our last resort. And then now what's gonna happen is gonna be pretty interesting right here. Is we're gonna go ahead and let me see. Yeah, during the end phase, we're gonna go ahead and special summon out our Simorg, because we're gonna activate this guy's effect. So now if we look at our board, look, we have a Sleeper for a quick effect pop 2 equipped with last resort. That means it cannot be targeted, and this won't die. They cannot special summon anything but wind monsters. And then we have a Firewall Dragon that can quick effect bounce up to 3 cards either from their graveyard or from their field. So that means if they discard a Misk, then you can just bounce it back to their hand. So it is pretty crazy. And then we have also a Fog Blade as well to protect us. So yeah, spirals can still be pretty explosive right here. So, and you can either decide to go with either Firewall Dragon or with Tri-Gate Wizard. So it's whatever you think is better. I think Firewall Dragon is pretty busted because it helps you recur a lot of your resources. So it's all up to you. But yeah, that was a little combo tutorial of the Spiral deck. So you can experiment more on your own if you want. And this deck has a lot of lines of play. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This was Yara here, and I'll catch you on the next deck profile. Enjoy.